Space is the ultimate graveyard. We always wonder, could we live there? But today, we aren't talking about living. We're talking about surviving.
60 seconds on every planet. No cheats, just physics.
On the day side, it's 430 degrees Celsius. Lead would melt in your pockets. Step into the shadow, and it drops to minus 180. Instant deep freeze. The only safe spot is the thin line between fire and ice. But the solar wind is stripping the molecules off your skin. It's cooking your DNA. There's zero oxygen. Hold your breath, or your lungs collapse. Mercury is done, but the next stop is much, much worse. Welcome to Venus, a world that hates you.
The pressure here is 90 times higher than Earth. It's like being a mile underwater.
5 seconds in, your bones would snap like dry twigs instantly.
It rains sulfuric acid here. Your high-tech suit is literally dissolving.
It's hotter here than Mercury, even at night. There is no escape. Venus is a literal hell. Next stop, the red planet. Mars. It looks like a desert, but it's a frozen void. The air is 100 times thinner than Earth's. You can't breathe here. Because the pressure is so low, the water in your body starts to boil.
This is the Armstrong limit. Your blood turns into foam.
15 seconds in, a dust storm the size of a continent hits you. The dust is statically charged. It fries your electronics instantly. It's minus 60 degrees. Without a heater, you're a popsicle in a minute. The sky is butterscotch pink during the day and blue at sunset. Low gravity feels great, but your muscles are wasting away. Mars is for robots, not humans. Now, things get giant. Jupiter has no ground. You aren't landing, you're just falling. You're falling at 100,000 miles per hour. 10 seconds in, and the sky itself begins to turn into liquid. Lightning strikes here are strong enough to vaporize a city in a millisecond. You're falling through a planet-sized power plant. 20 seconds in, the pressure is so high the gas is now a liquid ocean of metallic hydrogen. You're being crushed. Extreme pressure squeezes carbon into solid diamonds. A fortune in gems hitting you like bullets. 40 seconds. You've reached the layer of total darkness. Here, the heat is 10,000 degrees, and the light of the sun is 1 billion miles away. 45 seconds. Gravity here is a monster. You feel like you weigh 500 pounds. Your bones are at their breaking point. 50 seconds. You've entered the Great Red Spot. This storm is twice the size of Earth and has been raging since before you were born. 60 seconds are up. You've survived the King of Planets. But our next stop has a much sharper edge. Saturn. These rings are 175,000 miles wide, but only 30 feet thick. It's like flying through a cosmic blade. Saturn. These rings are 175,000 miles wide, but only 30 feet thick. It's like flying through a cosmic blade. These boulders are moving faster than a bullet. One hit and your 60 seconds are over before they even start. Titan, the only other place in the system with liquid lakes. But it isn't water, it's liquid methane. One spark, and the whole moon goes up. Entering Saturn's atmosphere. The winds here are twice as fast as a Category 5 hurricane. You aren't falling, you're being torn apart.
15 seconds in, you are a projectile in a storm that never ends. The friction is testing the limits of your hull.
30 seconds. At the North Pole, a permanent six-sided storm sits like a giant gear. Nature doesn't like straight lines, but here, physics is different.
40 seconds in. The atmosphere is now so dense it behaves like a liquid ocean. The structural limits of your suit are being tested.
45 seconds. The sun is now 10 times further away than on Earth. It's no longer a source of heat, just a distant, dying star. 50 seconds. The suit's internal heaters have failed. In the minus 180-degree cold, your blood is minutes away from turning to slush. 60 seconds. You've survived the rings, but now the real cold begins. Welcome to the ice giants.
Uranus, the only planet rotating on its side. It is a frozen, ghostly void where the sun is just a memory.
5 seconds in. It is so cold that steel becomes as brittle as glass. Your suit is literally falling apart. 15 seconds. There is no solid ground here. You are sinking into a vast, freezing ocean of liquid chemicals. It's too cold for physics to work. Your suit becomes as brittle as glass. 30 seconds in, and the atmosphere isn't just killing you, it's shattering you. Uranus is an ice giant with no floor. You're sinking into a hot, dense ocean of slush that would crush a nuclear submarine. Uranus rotates on its side. Here, north is where east should be. Your inner ear would fail instantly as the world spins out of control. Uranus has a chaotic magnetic field. It doesn't just disorient you, it fries every circuit in your suit. The moon Miranda looks like it was smashed to pieces and glued back together. It's home to the tallest cliffs in the solar system.
45 seconds. You're a frozen statue drifting in a methane cloud. In this fog, there is no up, no down, only the cold.
Neptune, the furthest official planet, and the angriest. Here, the atmosphere doesn't just freeze you, it attacks you. Neptune's winds reach 1,200 miles per hour. That's Mach 1.5. The air itself becomes a supersonic blade, peeling the layers off your suit. At these speeds, the wind doesn't blow you away, it peels you. Your suit is being stripped down to the frame. 20 seconds in. This is the Great Dark Spot, a storm the size of Earth that appears and disappears without warning. You are falling into a hole with no bottom. Nearby, the moon Triton is erupting. It's one of the few geologically active worlds, spewing frozen nitrogen into the void. 50 seconds. Despite being the furthest from the sun, Neptune's core is as hot as the surface of the sun. You're being cooked in a frozen world. Pluto, 4.6 billion miles away. Here, the silence isn't just a lack of sound, it's a physical weight. The sun is just another star in the sky.
4.6 billion miles from home. 60 seconds of total, crushing loneliness. No heat, no sound, just the eternal dark. Time is up. You survived. Now, we leave the void for the only world that keeps you alive.
After the crushing depths of Jupiter and the freezing winds of Neptune, our world looks like a miracle. This is the only place in the cosmos where you can just breathe. The universe is vast, but Earth is home. If you survived this journey, hit subscribe and join us for the next one. Where should we go next?